In the vastness of the cosmos, amidst a seemingly infinite sea of stars, the question of extraterrestrial life captures both our imagination and our deepest curiosity. UFOs, or unidentified flying objects, represent not just peculiar phenomena in our skies, but a mirror to our yearning for contact with the unknown, a connection that would transcend the boundaries of our pale blue. The scientific pursuit of understanding UFOs requires both skepticism and wonder. The cosmos is ancient and vast, offering countless opportunities for life to emerge. But extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. While many UFO sightings can be explained by earthly phenomena, weather balloons, atmospheric anomalies, or human misperceptions, there remains a tantalizing residue of observations that defy easy explanation. Could these enigmas point to advanced civilizations reaching across the gulf of interstellar space to study us, as we might observe a microorganism under a microscope? Or are they reflections of our own technological ambitions, aspirations projected onto the heavens? The search for answers must be guided by both the rigorous application of science and an openness to possibilities beyond our current understanding. If we are indeed being visited by extraterrestrial intelligences, what might they think of us? Would they marvel at our ingenuity or be dismayed by our divisions? Would they see in us kindred spirits, striving for knowledge and meaning? Or would we be to them merely another species among billions, struggling to find our place in the cosmos? Carl Sagan often reminded us of the humility that comes with recognizing our cosmic insignificance. Yet, he also celebrated the immense potential of human ingenuity and collaboration. The study of UFOs, like the broader search for extraterrestrial intelligence, challenges us to look beyond ourselves and to approach the universe with a blend of awe, reason, and hope. For if we are truly not alone, then what a profound opportunity it would be to learn, to grow, and perhaps to understand our shared place in the grand cosmic arena. Until then, let us keep our minds open, our instruments calibrated, and our gaze fixed upon the stars. For it is there, in the great unknown, that the answers may lie. The phenomenon of UFOs invites us to confront one of the most profound questions humanity has ever asked. Are we alone in the universe? Each reported sighting, each unexplained light in the sky, represents a fragment of a puzzle that has captivated human minds for generations. UFOs, whether mundane or extraordinary in origin, are a testament to our restless curiosity and our deep yearning to understand the cosmos. The universe is vast beyond comprehension. In its billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars and countless planets, the odds seem favorable for the existence of intelligent life. Yet, the silence of the stars, the so-called Fermi paradox, remains a sobering mystery. If life abounds, where is everyone? Could UFOs be a clue, a signal in the noise? Or are they merely reflections of our own imagination, misperceptions of earthly phenomena? To study UFOs is to walk a delicate line between skepticism and wonder. Skepticism because science demands evidence. Wonder because the very idea of contact with another intelligence stretches the limits of what we dare to dream. Carl Sagan reminded us that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And so, while the UFO phenomenon is intriguing, we must examine it with the tools of science. Open minds, but not uncritical ones. Imagine for a moment that some UFOs truly represent visitors from another world. What might they think of us, a species just beginning to understand its place in the cosmic expanse? Would they see promise in our ability to create, to explore, and to aspire? Or would they see only a species fraught with division and misunderstanding? Perhaps they observe us as we observe ants, curious but distant. Or perhaps the most extraordinary explanation is that they are not extraterrestrial at all, but something even stranger, something beyond our current comprehension, challenging not only our understanding of the cosmos, but of reality itself. What a humbling, awe-inspiring notion that would be. The study of UFOs is not just about lights in the sky. It is about the human spirit of inquiry, the refusal to accept ignorance, and the determination to seek truth, no matter how elusive. Carl Sagan once said, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." Whether UFOs hold the key to that incredible something remains uncertain. But in seeking answers, we affirm the best of what it means to be human, a species curious, hopeful, and unafraid to look up and wonder. In continuing to reflect on UFOs, we find ourselves at the intersection of science, philosophy, and imagination. The question of their nature forces us to grapple with the limits of our own understanding. Could we, with our still nascent technologies and perspectives, even recognize evidence of a civilization vastly more advanced than ours? Perhaps the very fabric of what we perceive as real might obscure their presence, much like an ant might fail to comprehend the workings of a passing airplane. What would it mean for us as a species if we were to confirm that some UFOs are indeed evidence of extraterrestrial life? Such a revelation would fundamentally alter our perception of ourselves. No longer could we view humanity as the central actor on the cosmic stage. Instead, we would be one of many participants in a grand, unfolding drama that stretches across time and space. How humbling and exhilarating this would be. And yet, there is a quiet caution in such thoughts. Carl Sagan often emphasized the need for careful, methodical investigation. Without solid evidence, we risk falling into the trap of wishful thinking or fear-driven assumptions. He reminded us that it is far better to grasp the universe as it really is than to persist in delusion, however satisfying and reassuring. This is a principle we must hold close as we continue our exploration of the UFO phenomenon. At the same time, let us not lose the sense of wonder that has propelled humanity to build telescopes, launch spacecraft, and dream of the stars. The very act of asking questions about UFOs reflects our unyielding curiosity, our desire to transcend the mundane and touch the infinite. Whether the answers lie in distant stars, in hidden dimensions, or in the workings of our own minds, the journey to uncover them will teach us much about the universe and about ourselves. In the end, perhaps the true gift of UFOs, whether explained or unexplained, is their ability to make us pause and look up, to remind us that we are part of something far greater than our immediate concerns, that beyond the boundaries of our atmosphere lies a cosmos filled with mysteries waiting to be unraveled. And in that act of looking up, of wondering and searching, we find our place, not as solitary beings adrift in the void, but as explorers, united by the shared desire to know what lies beyond. To continue exploring the profound implications of UFOs, we must consider what such phenomena demand of us as a species, not just scientifically but morally and philosophically. If there are indeed intelligences far beyond our own observing us, what might we offer in response? How would we represent humanity to beings who might already possess 1,000,000 years of scientific, cultural, and technological development? Carl Sagan often spoke of the need for humility in the face of the unknown. If UFOs are a reflection of an advanced civilization, their mere existence should inspire us to look inward and question whether we are prepared to engage with the wider cosmos. Are we capable of cooperation on a planetary scale, setting aside our divisions and prejudices to act as a unified species? Or would our response be driven by fear, misunderstanding, and hostility, a mirror of our conflicts here on Earth? The lessons of our history must guide us. The arrival of one civilization upon another has often been marked by exploitation, misunderstanding, or destruction. If we are to encounter beings from beyond our world, we must approach with caution, respect, and a willingness to learn. After all, we may not be the dominant force in such an interaction. Indeed, our visitors might see us as we see the microbial life in a droplet of water, intricate and fascinating, but fragile. Yet, there is a more tantalizing possibility that these encounters might awaken within us a shared sense of purpose. If humanity were to confront evidence of extraterrestrial life, even indirectly through the study of UFOs, we might find in it a reason to bridge our divisions. For in the face of the vast and mysterious universe, the boundaries between nations, ideologies, and identities seem pale and inconsequential. Sagan often dreamed of a humanity that embraced its role as the caretaker of Earth and as a participant in the greater cosmic community. UFOs, enigmatic as they are, might serve as a catalyst for such an awakening. Whether they are physical crafts, natural phenomena, or something even stranger, each demands of us a renewed commitment to science, curiosity, and cooperation. Ultimately, the study of UFOs is not just about solving a puzzle in the skies. It is about preparing ourselves for a future in which humanity may truly take its place among the stars. And in this preparation, as Sagan would remind us, lies the true wonder of being human, the courage to seek, the humility to question, and the relentless drive to explore. Whether we are alone or in the company of cosmic neighbors, these traits will define our journey. Let us continue to look up with both skepticism and hope, and dare to imagine what lies beyond. The contemplation of UFOs invites us to explore not only the possibility of life beyond Earth, but also the deeper dimensions of what it means to be human. For even if these phenomena prove to have terrestrial explanations, they have already served a vital purpose: to challenge our assumptions, expand our imaginations, and push the boundaries of our understanding. Carl Sagan often emphasized the importance of maintaining a dual mindset, the rigor of scientific inquiry paired with the openness to extraordinary possibilities. UFOs sit at the heart of this tension. They compel us to question the limits of what we know about physics, biology, and consciousness itself. Could there be principles of the universe, dimensions, energies, or forms of life that we have yet to discover? Or are UFOs simply artifacts of our own minds, reflections of our deep-seated desires to connect with something greater? If there is one lesson the cosmos has taught us, it is that the universe does not operate according to our expectations. Time and again, the study of nature has revealed phenomena that once seemed impossible: black holes, quantum entanglement, the very existence of life on Earth. Might UFOs, too, one day join the ranks of these once unthinkable truths? But the implications of UFOs extend beyond science. They force us to confront existential questions about our role in the universe. If we are being observed by advanced civilizations, what does that say about our progress as a species? Would we be seen as beings of promise, striving for knowledge and unity? Or would we appear as children, squabbling over resources, often blind to the fragility of our world and the rarity of intelligent life? There is also the sobering possibility that we are alone in the universe, that UFOs are not visitors, but echoes of our own imagination. If that is the case, how much more precious does our existence become? If we are the sole stewards of consciousness in this vast expanse, then the responsibility to cherish and protect life on Earth becomes even greater. In either scenario, UFOs are a call to action. They urge us to expand our scientific efforts, to explore the stars with ever more sophisticated instruments, and to reflect on our shared destiny as inhabitants of this fragile planet. They remind us of the boundless curiosity that defines us as a species, the same curiosity that drove us to harness fire, to build telescopes, and to dream of distant worlds. Carl Sagan would likely remind us that the ultimate value of UFOs lies not in whether they are extraterrestrial, but in how they inspire us to ask better questions, to look beyond ourselves, and to embrace the wonder of the unknown. For in the act of seeking, of gazing at the stars and asking, what else is out there? We find a glimpse of our highest potential, a species capable of understanding the universe and perhaps our place within it. Let us continue the search, not only for answers, but for the wisdom to accept whatever truths the universe reveals. Whether we are alone or part of a vast cosmic community, the journey itself is an affirmation of our shared humanity and our unending drive to explore. To continue reflecting on UFOs through a lens inspired by Carl Sagan is to acknowledge that the mystery they represent is not simply about the unknown. They are a challenge to our imagination, our intellect, and our sense of humility. Whether or not they are harbingers of contact with an advanced civilization, UFOs remind us of the boundless questions that remain unanswered about the universe and ourselves. What might an encounter with beings from another world teach us? Carl Sagan envisions such moments as opportunities for growth, a chance to see ourselves as others might see us. Perhaps extraterrestrial intelligences, if they exist, have long overcome the tribalism, fear, and short-sightedness that so often limit human potential. Their existence might inspire us to seek solutions to the challenges we face on Earth: conflict, inequality, and environmental degradation, with a renewed sense of urgency and cooperation. But what if the silence of the universe is intentional? What if intelligent civilizations refrain from making their presence known until they sense that we, as a species, are ready? Such a scenario invites us to consider what readiness means. Is it mastery of technology, the ability to communicate across light years, or something deeper, an ethical maturity, a capacity for empathy and understanding that transcends borders and species? Carl Sagan frequently reminded us of the cosmic perspective, the humbling recognition of our smallness in the face of the universe's grandeur. UFOs, even as unidentified phenomena, amplify this perspective. They provoke awe, but also demand a sense of responsibility. How might we ensure that our gaze outward is matched by a commitment to care for our home planet, the cradle of life as we know it? Let us also consider the possibility that UFOs are not physical objects at all, but manifestations of phenomena that stretch the limits of human comprehension. Could they represent dimensions of reality that science has not yet begun to explore? Are they a reflection of the human subconscious, a projection of our deepest hopes and fears? Or do they offer clues to new paradigms of thought, new ways of understanding space, time, and existence? Whatever their nature, UFOs compel us to embrace the unknown with both caution and curiosity. They remind us that knowledge is not a destination, but a journey, one that requires humility and wonder in equal measure. As Sagan wrote, "We are a way for the cosmos to know itself." In seeking to understand UFOs, we continue that quest for self-knowledge, expanding not only our understanding of the universe, but of our own potential. Perhaps, in the end, UFOs are less about alien visitors and more about humanity's enduring capacity to dream. They are symbols of what we might achieve if we dare to explore the unexplored, to look beyond the limits of our current understanding and imagine a future where the mysteries of the universe are met not with fear, but with the insatiable curiosity that has always defined us. So let us continue to look up, to question, to study, and to wonder. For whether we find answers in the stars or within ourselves, the act of searching is itself an affirmation of our greatest strength. Our ability to imagine a universe far grander and more complex than we can yet comprehend, and to boldly step toward it, one discovery at a time. As we persist in our exploration of UFOs and the broader cosmos, we are reminded that the act of questioning is perhaps the most profound aspect of our humanity. UFOs serve as a lens through which we examine not just the skies, but our own aspirations, fears, and limitations. They challenge us to expand our horizons, intellectually, technologically, and ethically. Carl Sagan often spoke of the interconnectedness of exploration and responsibility. While we gaze outward in search of answers, we must also look inward to confront the challenges that threaten our fragile existence on Earth. The possibility of contact with an advanced civilization, however remote, forces us to consider what legacy we are creating. Are we stewards of a planet worth presenting to the cosmos, or are we a species on the brink of self-destruction? UFOs also provoke a deeper philosophical inquiry. What does it mean to be intelligent? Is intelligence merely the ability to manipulate the physical world, or does it encompass wisdom, empathy, and an understanding of one's place in the greater whole? If we were to meet beings more advanced than ourselves, they might measure progress not in terms of technology, but in terms of harmony, both with one another and with their environment. Such a realization could inspire us to redefine our own priorities. There is also the question of communication. If UFOs are indeed extraterrestrial, how might we bridge the chasm of understanding between species separated by unimaginable distances, histories, and biologies? Carl Sagan's work on the Voyager Golden Records, A Message in a Bottle for the Stars, was a testament to his belief in humanity's ability to express its essence. Yet it also reflected the humility of not knowing how such a message might be received, or even if it ever would be. The study of UFOs, then, is more than an investigation of anomalous objects. It is a reflection of our deepest yearnings to connect with the universe, with other forms of life, and ultimately with ourselves. It is a reminder that the cosmos, vast and indifferent, becomes meaningful only through our collective pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Imagine, for a moment, that the mystery of UFOs endures, that we never find conclusive evidence of extraterrestrial origin, nor fully explain their nature. Even in this uncertainty, there is value. The search itself drives innovation, fosters curiosity, and unites us in the shared endeavor of exploration. It is in the seeking, not just the finding, that humanity discovers its purpose. Carl Sagan once said, "Exploration is in our nature. We began as wanderers, and we are wanderers still." UFOs call to that part of us, the part that refuses to accept limits, that dares to ask questions for which there may be no answers. Whether they represent visitors from afar, undiscovered aspects of our own reality, or simply the beauty of the unexplained, they remind us of the boundless potential of human inquiry. So let us continue to wander, to wonder, and to look up at the stars, not just in search of UFOs, but in search of ourselves. For in the vast expanse of the universe, the greatest discoveries may lie not in what we find, but in who we become through the act of searching. As we continue this exploration of UFOs and the mysteries they represent, we must embrace the understanding that, whether or not these phenomena point to extraterrestrial intelligences, they invite us to engage with some of the most profound questions of existence. What is our place in the universe? What responsibilities come with the knowledge that we are capable of searching the stars and unraveling their secrets? And how should we prepare ourselves scientifically, ethically, and spiritually for the possibility of discovering we are not alone? The universe has a way of humbling us. Each step forward in our scientific journey reveals more of its grandeur and complexity, often defying our expectations. The study of UFOs, too, requires humility. It reminds us that there are limits to our current knowledge, that there are phenomena we cannot yet explain, and that the pursuit of understanding is a process of gradual discovery, not immediate revelation. Carl Sagan would likely urge us to avoid both complacency and credulity in this pursuit. UFOs, like many scientific puzzles, require rigorous investigation, grounded in evidence and guided by reason. Yet, they also demand that we preserve a sense of wonder, an openness to the possibility that the answers may surprise us, that they may even challenge our most fundamental assumptions about reality. Consider for a moment the profound implications of contact with an extraterrestrial civilization. It would be, as Sagan wrote, the greatest discovery in the history of humankind. But with such a discovery would come profound challenges. How would we interpret their intentions? Would we understand their methods of communication, their ways of thinking, or their motivations? The gulf between us might be as vast as the physical distance separating our worlds. And yet, the very act of trying to bridge that gulf would redefine what it means to be human. Even without definitive proof of extraterrestrial origin, UFOs serve as a mirror, reflecting our collective hopes and fears. They embody our longing for connection, for meaning, and for a future that transcends the confines of our small planet. They challenge us to imagine what is possible, technologically, culturally, and intellectually, and to strive toward that vision. But as we reach outward, we must also look inward. Sagan often emphasized the fragility of Earth, our pale blue suspended in the vast cosmic arena. The study of UFOs reminds us of the preciousness of our world, the uniqueness of life as we know it, and the responsibility we bear to safeguard it. If we are to become a species worthy of exploring and understanding the universe, we must first learn to live in harmony with one another and with the planet that sustains us. Ultimately, the enduring mystery of UFOs is a testament to the human spirit. They remind us that there is still so much to discover, so much to learn, and so much to wonder about. They are a call to action, not only to investigate the skies, but to elevate our understanding of what it means to be part of the cosmos. As Sagan so beautifully put it, we make our world significant by the courage of our questions and the depth of our answers. Let UFOs, whether earthly or cosmic in origin, inspire us to ask the boldest questions, to seek the deepest answers, and to never cease in our journey of exploration. For in the vastness of the universe, it is the search itself that defines us, unites us, and propels us ever forward. The journey to understand UFOs is, at its core, a journey to understand ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Each unexplained sighting, each mysterious anomaly, reminds us of the vastness of what we do not know. And in that not knowing lies an incredible opportunity, an invitation to push the boundaries of our knowledge, to expand the horizons of our understanding, and to deepen our appreciation for the universe's complexity. Carl Sagan often spoke of the importance of the scientific method, of the rigorous process by which we separate the signal from the noise. UFOs, enigmatic as they may be, require this same discipline. Without evidence, they remain an open question, a puzzle waiting to be solved. And yet it is the very existence of that puzzle that propels us to innovate, to question, and to reach beyond our current limitations. Imagine the implications of discovering that UFOs are the result of an advanced extraterrestrial intelligence. Such a discovery would be transformative, not just scientifically, but culturally and philosophically. It would force us to confront our assumptions about life, intelligence, and the nature of progress. It might even reveal to us the limitations of our own understanding, showing us that intelligence, as we define it, is but one expression of the universe's potential. Yet, as tantalizing as this possibility is, we must also consider the alternative. If UFOs are not evidence of extraterrestrial life, if they are instead atmospheric phenomena, experimental technologies, or the projections of our own psyche, what does that mean for our exploration of the cosmos? It means that the search must continue, that our curiosity must remain undimmed, our questions unceasing. For even in their absence, the possibility of extraterrestrial life compels us to imagine, to explore, and to strive. And what are the broader lessons that UFOs teach us? Whether they are visitors from another world or manifestations of something closer to home, they remind us of the importance of humility. The universe is not obligated to make sense to us. It is our task to make sense of the universe. This requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to accept that the answers may not come easily, or at all. As we ponder the implications of UFOs, let us also remember the greater story of which we are a part. We are, as Sagan so eloquently said, star stuff, the product of billions of years of cosmic evolution. Our capacity to question, to explore, and to wonder is itself a reflection of the universe's creativity. In studying UFOs, we are not just seeking answers about strange objects in the sky. We are continuing the timeless human quest to understand the cosmos and our role within it. The mystery of UFOs is a symbol of the broader mysteries that surround us. Questions about the origins of life, the nature of consciousness, and the ultimate fate of the universe. Each question leads to another, drawing us deeper into the infinite web of the unknown. And in this pursuit, we find our greatest strength, the courage to face uncertainty, to embrace the unknown, and to let our curiosity guide us toward discovery. As we gaze into the sky, searching for UFOs or other signs of the extraordinary, we affirm a simple yet profound truth. The universe is vast, and we are but a small part of its story. But in that smallness lies something remarkable, the ability to wonder, to dream, and to seek. For as long as we continue to ask questions, as long as we look beyond our horizons, we are fulfilling our role as explorers of the cosmos. Whether UFOs bring us answers or more questions, they remind us of the beauty of the search itself. A search that connects us not just to the stars, but to one another, and to the boundless potential of what we might become. The pursuit of understanding UFOs is a journey into the heart of the unknown, a journey that reminds us that the universe is as much a mystery today as it was to our ancestors who first looked up at the stars in wonder. This mystery compels us to question not only the skies above, but the foundations of our knowledge, the boundaries of our imagination, and the trajectory of our species. If UFOs are glimpses of advanced civilizations, their very existence would force us to confront some of the most profound questions humanity has ever faced. What does it mean to coexist with beings who might be millions of years ahead of us in technology, understanding, and perspective? Would they perceive us with curiosity, indifference, or even concern? And most crucially, how might we grow and evolve in response to such a revelation? Carl Sagan believed that such an encounter, whether direct or indirect, would serve as a wake-up call for humanity. The recognition that we are not the sole intelligent inhabitants of the cosmos would challenge the deeply ingrained anthropocentrism that has shaped much of human history. It would demand that we redefine our identity, not as isolated beings, but as part of a broader, interconnected cosmic community. This shift in perspective could inspire us to prioritize what truly matters: the preservation of life, the pursuit of knowledge, and the cultivation of peace and cooperation. But what if UFOs are not evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence? What if they remain an enduring enigma, defying explanation? In that case, their value lies not in what they reveal about the cosmos, but in what they reveal about us. They are a mirror reflecting our hopes and fears, our capacity for wonder, and our desire to reach beyond the confines of our understanding. They challenge us to embrace uncertainty, to seek answers even when the questions seem insurmountable. And then there is the possibility that UFOs point to something entirely outside our current framework of thought, something that transcends the binary of extraterrestrial or terrestrial. They may represent phenomena that our science is not yet equipped to comprehend, dimensions of reality that lie just beyond our grasp. This possibility is humbling, for it reminds us that the universe does not conform to our expectations. It is vast and strange, filled with wonders that may forever elude our understanding. Still, as Carl Sagan often reminded us, it is in the act of searching that we find meaning. The study of UFOs, like the broader quest to explore the cosmos, is a celebration of human curiosity and ingenuity. It is a reminder that we are a species capable of looking beyond ourselves, of imagining worlds we have not yet seen, and of asking questions that have no easy answers. In the end, Perhaps the greatest lesson of UFOs is that they invite us to dream. They urge us to imagine a universe filled with possibilities, worlds teeming with life, civilizations thriving in harmony, and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Whether or not we find evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence, the journey itself is transformative. It pushes us to grow, to collaborate, and to look beyond our immediate concerns toward a future that is as boundless as the stars. So let us continue to look up, to question, and to explore. For in the act of seeking, we affirm the very essence of what it means to be human, a species of wanderers, dreamers, and explorers, forever reaching for the unknown. Whether UFOs are answers or questions, they remind us that the universe is a place of infinite wonder, and that our role within it is to never stop searching. The endless search for understanding UFOs mirrors humanity's eternal quest to make sense of the universe. They are more than fleeting lights in the sky or strange occurrences. They are symbols of the human condition itself, restless, curious, and reaching for the stars. Whether they originate from extraterrestrial intelligence, unknown natural phenomena, or something beyond our current comprehension, they inspire us to confront the profound unknown with courage and creativity. If UFOs do represent contact with advanced civilizations, they force us to grapple with profound implications for our understanding of life. What would it mean to communicate with beings whose technology and knowledge vastly surpass our own? Would we find common ground in the shared experience of existing in this universe? Or would their ways of perceiving and interacting with reality be so different from ours that even understanding their intentions would be a monumental challenge? This scenario compels us to prepare ourselves not just scientifically, but ethically. If such a moment arrives, it will be essential to meet it with humility, openness, and a recognition of our own limitations. Carl Sagan warned against hubris in the face of the unknown, reminding us that humanity has only just begun to take its first steps into the cosmic ocean. A meeting with another intelligence would not diminish us, but elevate us, by teaching us that we are part of a vast, interconnected tapestry of existence. Yet, even if UFOs remain unexplained and unconfirmed as evidence of extraterrestrial life, their significance endures. They challenge us to think beyond the narrow constraints of our current knowledge, to consider new possibilities, and to remain open to the unexpected. They remind us of how much we have yet to learn, not just about the universe, but about ourselves. There is also a poetic beauty in the idea that the mystery of UFOs may never be fully resolved. In some ways, the pursuit of answers is more important than the answers themselves. The act of looking to the skies, of questioning and imagining, unites us in our shared sense of wonder. It connects us to a tradition of explorers and dreamers who have always dared to ask, what lies beyond? Carl Sagan often described science as a candle in the dark, illuminating the mysteries of the universe one by one. UFOs, whether they are eventually understood or remain enigmatic, are part of this process. They remind us that science is not static. It evolves as we learn, adapt, and discover. Each new question, no matter how perplexing, pushes the boundaries of what we know and opens the door to new frontiers. Perhaps, in the end, UFOs are a test, not of our ability to solve mysteries, but of our willingness to embrace them. They challenge us to think bigger, to dream farther, and to approach the unknown with both skepticism and awe. Whether they hold the key to extraterrestrial life or are simply a reflection of our own imagination, they inspire us to keep asking, keep seeking, and keep reaching for the stars. For as long as we continue to search, we are fulfilling our most profound role in the cosmos, as explorers, forever drawn to the beauty of the unknown. In the vast, silent expanse of the universe, UFOs remind us that there is still so much to learn, to discover, and to wonder about, and that perhaps the greatest mystery of all is what lies within our own capacity to dream. The pursuit of understanding UFOs is not just a scientific endeavor. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. We are a species driven by questions, fueled by curiosity, and united by the hope that there is more to existence than what we currently know. UFOs, whether celestial visitors or earthly enigmas, ignite a profound dialogue about our place in the cosmos and what it means to be sentient beings capable of wonder. Imagine, for a moment, the implications of confirming that we are not alone. Such a revelation would transcend the boundaries of nations, cultures, and ideologies. It would force humanity to view itself from an entirely new perspective, not as fragmented societies, but as one species sharing a fragile planet. This cosmic perspective, as Carl Sagan so often described it, could inspire us to rise above our divisions, to see the common threads that bind us, and to focus on the challenges we face together. But let us also consider the alternative, that UFOs are not evidence of extraterrestrial life, but rather manifestations of natural phenomena, human ingenuity, or our own psychological projections. Even in this scenario, they retain their power to provoke thought, to challenge assumptions, and to push the boundaries of human understanding. The universe is filled with mysteries that have yet to be explored, and each unexplained sighting is an invitation to look deeper, to refine our methods, and to expand our horizons. UFOs also compel us to confront the nature of intelligence itself. If we were to encounter beings far beyond our technological and intellectual level, would we recognize their intelligence? Would they recognize ours? Perhaps intelligence, as we define it, is just one expression of a broader spectrum of consciousness and awareness that we have yet to comprehend. This realization would humble us, reminding us that our understanding of the universe is still in its infancy. And then there is the possibility that UFOs represent something entirely outside our current framework of thought. Perhaps they point to dimensions of reality that defy our understanding of physics and space-time, or to forms of existence that challenge the very definitions of life and matter. Such a discovery would be no less profound than contact with extraterrestrial beings, for it would expand our conception of what is possible in ways we cannot yet imagine. Ultimately, the study of UFOs is about more than identifying strange objects in the sky. It is about embracing the unknown, about daring to ask questions that have no easy answers, and about recognizing that the journey of discovery is as important as the destination. In the search for truth, we find not only knowledge but also meaning, a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Carl Sagan once wrote, "The universe seems neither benign nor hostile, merely indifferent to the concerns of such puny creatures as we. And yet, it is precisely in this indifference that we find our purpose. For it is not the universe's responsibility to reveal its secrets. It is our responsibility to seek them." UFOs, whatever their origin, remind us of this fundamental truth, that the act of searching, of looking up and asking, "What if?" is what makes us truly human. So let us continue to search, to question, and to dream. Let us approach the mystery of UFOs not with fear or preconceived notions, but with open minds and open hearts. For in the end, it is not the answers we find that define us, but the courage and curiosity we bring to the search. And as we look to the skies, we may discover that the greatest mysteries of all lie not in the stars, but in the vast and uncharted realms of our own imagination. The mystery of UFOs, like the cosmos itself, is inexhaustible. Each unexplained event, each fragment of data, compels us to explore not just the universe, but the limits of our own understanding. This pursuit is not merely about solving a riddle or answering a question. It is about confronting the unknown with curiosity and humility, embodying the essence of what it means to be human. To engage with the enigma of UFOs is to accept the paradox of discovery, that the more we learn, the more questions arise. If these phenomena are manifestations of extraterrestrial intelligence, they challenge us to rethink our assumptions about communication, biology, and the very fabric of reality. What would it mean to encounter beings whose evolution took paths entirely different from ours? How might they perceive the universe? And how might they perceive us? These questions remind us of the delicate balance between science and imagination. Carl Sagan often warned of the dangers of both uncritical belief and unthinking dismissal. UFOs demand that we walk this fine line, approaching the subject with rigorous skepticism, but also with a sense of wonder. For as much as they may reflect a need for hard evidence, they also inspire us to imagine possibilities far beyond the constraints of our current knowledge. And yet, if UFOs are not extraterrestrial in origin, they are no less significant. The search for answers propels us to develop better tools, sharper methodologies, and deeper insights into our own world. It forces us to confront our cognitive biases, to examine how we perceive and interpret phenomena, and to recognize the limitations of our understanding. In this way, UFOs become a catalyst for growth, pushing us to advance not just scientifically, but philosophically. The implications of this search are not confined to the skies. If UFOs teach us anything, it is that our greatest challenges and our greatest opportunities lie in the unknown. Whether we are deciphering the nature of unidentified objects or exploring the vast reaches of space, we are engaging in the same fundamental act, the pursuit of truth. This pursuit connects us to a tradition that spans generations, a tradition of explorers, thinkers, and dreamers who dared to look beyond the horizon. In this light, UFOs are more than phenomena to be studied. They are symbols of our collective potential. They remind us that humanity's greatest strength lies in its ability to wonder, to question, and to dream of worlds yet unseen. They inspire us to imagine futures in which we are not constrained by the limitations of our present, but empowered by the possibilities of what we might become. And perhaps, in the end, the greatest lesson of UFOs is not about their origin, but about our response to them. Do we approach the unknown with fear or curiosity, with arrogance or humility? Do we see these mysteries as threats to be dismissed or as invitations to grow? The answers to these questions will define not just our understanding of UFOs, but our vision of ourselves as a species. Carl Sagan once said, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." UFOs, whatever they may be, embody this promise. They challenge us to look beyond the familiar, to embrace the uncertainty of the universe, and to seek answers with courage and hope. For in the act of searching, we affirm the best of what it means to be human, the capacity to wonder, to learn, and to dream of a cosmos that is far greater and more beautiful than we can yet imagine. As we continue this journey, let us remember that the universe does not reveal its secrets easily. It is vast, ancient, and filled with mysteries that may never be fully understood. But it is in the striving, in the relentless pursuit of knowledge and meaning, that we find our purpose. UFOs remind us to keep looking, keep asking, and keep dreaming. For it is in the search itself that we discover not only the universe, but also the boundless potential within ourselves. As we delve deeper into the mystery of UFOs, we confront questions that extend far beyond the objects themselves. They force us to reckon with our most fundamental assumptions about reality, about life, and about humanity's role in the cosmic narrative. Whether or not UFOs represent extraterrestrial intelligence, they beckon us to engage with the unknown in ways that challenge our intellect and ignite our imagination. If UFOs are indeed manifestations of extraterrestrial technology, we must ask, what is the nature of these civilizations? Would they be explorers like ourselves, reaching out in curiosity to understand the universe? Or might their motives be more enigmatic, reflecting priorities and values that we, with our limited perspective, cannot yet comprehend? The possibility of contact with such civilizations compels us to prepare, not just technologically, but ethically. What would we offer as a first impression of humanity? Would we present ourselves as a species defined by cooperation, creativity, and curiosity, or one still struggling with conflict and division? The potential for contact also challenges us to think in unprecedented ways about communication. A civilization capable of interstellar travel would likely possess knowledge and methods far beyond our understanding. Their languages, if they have them, might not rely on sound or symbols as ours do. Their understanding of the universe might be so different from ours that bridging the gap would require not just new tools, but entirely new ways of thinking. Carl Sagan's work on the Voyager Golden Record was a first attempt at this, a simple, hopeful message in a bottle for the stars. But it also highlighted the enormity of the task. How do you encapsulate an entire species in a way that another might understand? At the same time, if UFOs are not extraterrestrial, their mystery is no less profound. They remind us of the limits of our current knowledge and the need to remain open to unexpected discoveries. They might reveal new natural phenomena, undiscovered principles of physics, or even aspects of human perception that we do not yet fully understand. In this sense, UFOs are not just an invitation to study the cosmos, but an invitation to study ourselves, our minds, our senses, and the frameworks we use to interpret the world. Beyond the scientific and philosophical implications, UFOs also hold cultural significance. They symbolize our collective yearning to connect with something greater than ourselves, to transcend the boundaries of our world and glimpse the infinite. They inspire art, literature, and conversation, weaving themselves into the fabric of human culture as symbols of mystery and possibility. They challenge us to think about the future, not just as individuals, but as a species. Carl Sagan often reminded us of the fragility of Earth, our tiny pale blue in the vastness of the cosmos. UFOs, whether they represent extraterrestrial visitors or not, serve as a reminder of this fragility. They prompt us to think about our responsibilities, not just to our planet, but to each other. If we are to join the larger story of the universe, we must first learn to care for our home and for the life it sustains. Ultimately, UFOs are a call to action, not to rush to conclusions, but to engage deeply with the unknown. They remind us that the universe is vast, mysterious, and filled with questions that challenge our ingenuity and our courage. They urge us to look up, not just with hope, but with determination, ready to seek answers no matter how elusive they may be. For in the act of seeking, we affirm something profound about ourselves, that we are explorers, driven by an unyielding desire to understand the universe and our place within it. UFOs remind us that this search is not just about finding answers, but about embracing the wonder of the journey itself. A journey that connects us to the cosmos and to the boundless possibilities of what we might yet discover. The journey to understand UFOs is, in many ways, a reflection of humanity's greater journey, one defined by curiosity, imagination, and a refusal to accept the limits of what we know. It is not just a scientific endeavor. It is an existential one, a quest to explore the unknown and to find meaning in the cosmos. Whether UFOs hold the key to contact with other intelligences or simply point to phenomena we do not yet comprehend, they serve as a catalyst for growth, innovation, and self-reflection. If UFOs are of extraterrestrial origin, they force us to confront the scale of cosmic time and space. Consider a civilization capable of traversing the immense distances between stars. Such a civilization would likely have existed for millennia or even millions of years, mastering technologies and concepts we can scarcely imagine. Their knowledge would dwarf our own, their perspective on the universe shaped by epochs of experience. How would such beings view us, emerging, fragile, but filled with potential? Would they see in us a younger version of themselves, or something entirely different. Such a possibility is both exhilarating and humbling. It reminds us of how far we have come, from gazing at the stars with naked eyes to sending probes to the outer reaches of our solar system, and how far we have yet to go. It also raises profound ethical questions. If we are not alone, what responsibilities do we have to other forms of life, to our planet, and to the universe itself? How would we represent humanity to beings who may have achieved harmony and sustainability on a scale we can only dream of? Yet, if UFOs are not evidence of extraterrestrial life, they are no less valuable. Their study drives us to ask better questions, to develop better tools, and to deepen our understanding of the natural world. They push the boundaries of our knowledge and challenge us to think beyond our assumptions. In this sense, UFOs are not just a mystery to be solved, but a doorway to new ways of seeing and understanding reality. UFOs also reveal much about our culture and psychology. They reflect our hopes and fears, our aspirations and uncertainties. In many ways, they are projections of what we long for: connection, discovery, and the affirmation that we are part of something greater than ourselves. They remind us that the human imagination is as boundless as the cosmos, capable of envisioning futures that transcend the present. Carl Sagan once said, "The cosmos is within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself." UFOs, whether cosmic visitors or earthly enigmas, embody this idea. They invite us to look outward, to explore the skies and the stars, but also to look inward, to understand ourselves and our place in the grand narrative of existence. Perhaps the greatest gift of UFOs is their ability to inspire us. They remind us that the universe is vast, mysterious, and filled with possibilities we cannot yet imagine. They challenge us to be better scientists, better thinkers, and better stewards of our world. They urge us to embrace the unknown not with fear, but with curiosity, knowing that each mystery we encounter is an opportunity to grow. In the end, the study of UFOs is not just about answering the question, "Are we alone?" It is about embracing the journey of discovery, about recognizing that the search itself is a reflection of our deepest humanity. For it is in seeking the unknown that we find our greatest strengths, our creativity, our resilience, and our boundless capacity to wonder. As we continue this journey, let us carry with us the spirit of exploration that has always defined us. Let us look to the skies, not just for answers, but for inspiration. And let us never lose sight of the beauty and significance of the questions themselves. For in the act of asking, we affirm that we are part of the cosmos, curious, hopeful, and forever reaching for the stars. As we persist in our exploration of UFOs, we are reminded that the greatest mysteries of the universe are not obstacles, but opportunities, windows into realms of understanding that we have yet to uncover. They force us to embrace uncertainty, to remain open to new ideas, and to recognize that the pursuit of truth often begins with questions that seem impossible to answer. If UFOs are visitors from other worlds, their very presence would represent an unparalleled opportunity to understand not only the universe but the nature of life itself. Such an encounter would compel us to ask, what commonalities might we share with beings from entirely different origins? Could we learn from their experiences of survival, exploration, and progress? Would their stories of triumph and adversity echo our own? Or would they reveal perspectives so alien that we struggle to comprehend them? The possibility of intelligent life beyond Earth also challenges us to reflect on our own behaviors and values. What might these advanced civilizations think of our stewardship of our planet, of our capacity for compassion, and of our propensity for conflict? Their perspective could serve as a mirror, prompting us to evaluate our collective priorities and inspiring us to rise above the limitations of our current existence. On the other hand, if UFOs remain unexplained anomalies of terrestrial origin, They remind us of the beauty and complexity of our own planet. There is still so much we do not understand about the natural world, the intricacies of human perception, and the limits of our scientific knowledge. In this way, UFOs are not just puzzles to solve, but reminders of how much remains to be discovered right here on Earth. Carl Sagan often spoke of the importance of maintaining a cosmic perspective, a way of thinking that places our small, fragile existence within the vast tapestry of the universe. UFOs, regardless of their origin, encourage us to adopt this perspective. They remind us that we are part of a much larger story, one that spans billions of years and countless light years, and that our choices and actions resonate far beyond our immediate surroundings. Moreover, UFOs challenge us to think not just about science, but about philosophy and humanity's ultimate purpose. Are we destined to remain confined to Earth, or will we become a spacefaring civilization, exploring the stars and participating in the broader cosmic community? What responsibilities do we have to preserve the conditions that make life and exploration possible? How do we prepare ourselves, morally, intellectually, and technologically, for the profound encounters that might await us in the future? The search for answers about UFOs also highlights the importance of collaboration. To unravel such complex mysteries, we must bring together diverse perspectives, scientists, philosophers, engineers, and artists working across disciplines and cultures. This shared endeavor unites us in a common goal, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is a universal aspiration. Ultimately, UFOs symbolize the infinite potential of human curiosity. They challenge us to imagine what lies beyond the boundaries of our current understanding, to push the frontiers of science and thought, and to approach the unknown with humility and courage. They inspire us to ask questions that may have no immediate answers, but that deepen our appreciation for the vast, intricate universe we inhabit. As we look to the skies, we must remember that the act of searching is itself a profound expression of who we are. It affirms our belief that the universe is a place of boundless possibility, and that our role within it is to explore, to learn, and to grow. Whether UFOs lead us to discover new worlds or simply teach us more about our own, they remind us that the journey of exploration is as infinite as the stars, and that our capacity to dream is one of the most extraordinary forces in the cosmos. The journey to uncover the truth about UFOs is not merely a search for answers. It is a reflection of humanity's boundless capacity to dream and imagine. Whether these phenomena represent extraterrestrial intelligence, undiscovered natural processes, or something entirely beyond our current comprehension, they compel us to push the boundaries of our understanding and to embrace the profound mystery of existence. If UFOs are evidence of advanced civilizations, we are faced with the humbling realization that we are newcomers in the grand theater of cosmic evolution. Their presence would suggest that the universe teems with life and intelligence, each species navigating its own unique path across time and space. What might these civilizations think of humanity's early steps into the cosmos? Would they see in us a species full of promise, struggling to transcend its limitations? Or would they observe us as a curiosity, not yet ready to join the greater interstellar community? Such a discovery would challenge us to look inward, to ask whether we are prepared to meet the demands of this cosmic moment. Are we ready to set aside our divisions, to prioritize cooperation and understanding, and to act as responsible stewards of our planet and its future? For it is only through unity and shared purpose that we could hope to engage meaningfully with other intelligences. On the other hand, if UFOs are not extraterrestrial in origin, they remain a profound enigma worthy of exploration. They might reveal new aspects of our planet, undiscovered principles of physics, or deeper insights into the nature of human perception. They remind us that the unknown is not just out there, among the stars, but also here on Earth, hidden in the complexities of the natural world and the workings of the human mind. Carl Sagan often spoke of the importance of humility in the face of the universe's vastness. UFOs, whether they are visitors from afar or phenomena we have yet to understand, are a powerful reminder of how much we do not know. They challenge us to remain open to possibilities, to question our assumptions, and to approach the unknown with both skepticism and wonder. They also remind us of our unique place in the cosmos. We are the first species on Earth, as far as we know, to develop the ability to look beyond our immediate surroundings and ask questions about the nature of the universe. This ability, the capacity to wonder, to seek, and to imagine, is perhaps our greatest achievement. UFOs are a manifestation of this capacity, a reflection of our endless curiosity and our refusal to accept easy answers. Moreover, UFOs inspire us to think about the future. They remind us that the universe is a place of infinite possibilities, where the only limits are those we impose on ourselves. What might humanity achieve if we approach the unknown with courage and creativity? Could we become a species that not only survives but thrives, exploring the stars and contributing to the cosmic story? As we ponder these questions, we must also remember the fragility of our existence. Earth, our pale blue, is our only home. The study of UFOs and the broader search for extraterrestrial life should inspire us to protect and cherish this planet, to ensure that it remains a place where future generations can continue to dream, explore, and discover. Ultimately, the pursuit of understanding UFOs is a testament to humanity's enduring spirit. It is a reflection of our belief that the universe is worth exploring, that its mysteries are worth unraveling, and that the act of searching is as important as what we find. Whether UFOs hold the answers we seek or remain an enduring mystery, they remind us of our greatest strength, our ability to look beyond the horizon and imagine what lies beyond. Let us continue to search, to question, and to dream. For in the vastness of the cosmos, it is the act of seeking that defines us, that connects us to the stars, and that affirms our place as explorers in an infinite, ever-unfolding universe. The exploration of UFOs, whether as tangible phenomena or as symbols of our broader quest for understanding, illuminates one of the most profound truths about humanity. We are restless beings, ever striving to transcend the boundaries of what we know. In seeking answers about these enigmatic objects, we are ultimately asking deeper questions about ourselves, our potential, and our place within the vast cosmos. If UFOs are indeed the products of an advanced extraterrestrial intelligence, their existence would challenge us to rethink not only what is possible, but also how we define life, progress, and intelligence itself. Such civilizations, perhaps millions of years our senior, might not measure advancement by the accumulation of technology alone, but by their capacity for harmony, sustainability, and understanding. Their very existence could offer us a model, a vision of what we might aspire to become, a species capable of living in balance with our world while reaching for the stars. But even if UFOs remain unexplained, their significance endures. They remind us that the universe is full of surprises, that there are still frontiers waiting to be explored, and that not all mysteries yield to immediate solutions. They encourage us to cultivate patience and perseverance, qualities essential to any great endeavor, scientific or otherwise. In this way, the search itself becomes its own reward, a testament to humanity's enduring desire to understand. Carl Sagan often spoke of the cosmic perspective, a way of seeing ourselves not as isolated beings, but as part of a vast and interconnected universe. UFOs compel us to adopt this perspective, to look beyond the immediate and the familiar, and to embrace the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. They remind us that while we may be small in the grand scheme of things, our curiosity and imagination have the power to transcend that smallness. At the same time, UFOs highlight the importance of humility. They challenge us to acknowledge the limits of our knowledge and to remain open to ideas that may initially seem implausible or strange. After all, many of the most profound discoveries in human history, electricity, relativity, quantum mechanics, were once considered outlandish. UFOs may one day join this pantheon of revelations, or they may lead us to entirely new paradigms of thought. The study of UFOs also invites us to consider the future. What kind of species do we wish to be? Will we be defined by conflict, or will we rise to the challenges of cooperation, sustainability, and exploration? The questions raised by UFOs about technology, intelligence, and our relationship with the cosmos offer us an opportunity to reflect on these choices. They invite us to dream not just of contact with other civilizations, but of the betterment of our own. Perhaps the most profound lesson of UFOs is that they call us to wonder. They remind us of the beauty of the unknown, of the thrill of discovery, and of the joy that comes from asking questions that stretch the limits of our imagination. They are a reminder that the universe is not static or fixed, but dynamic, evolving, and filled with mysteries yet to be unveiled. As we look to the skies, let us carry with us the spirit of exploration that has always driven humanity forward. Let us approach the unknown not with fear, but with curiosity, not with cynicism, but with hope. For in seeking to understand UFOs, we are doing more than solving a puzzle. We are affirming the essence of what it means to be human, a species that looks to the stars, asks the big questions, and dares to dream of worlds and realities beyond our own. In the end, the pursuit of UFOs is not just about the possibility of extraterrestrial life. It is about expanding the boundaries of our understanding, about imagining what might be, and about embracing the infinite possibilities of existence. For in the vastness of the cosmos, it is the act of seeking that connects us to the stars and to each other, uniting us in the shared quest to understand the universe and our place within it. The exploration of UFOs, whether as tangible phenomena or as symbols of our broader quest for understanding, illuminates one of the most profound truths about humanity. We are restless beings, ever striving to transcend the boundaries of what we know. In seeking answers about these enigmatic objects, we are ultimately asking deeper questions about ourselves, our potential, and our place within the vast cosmos. If UFOs are indeed the products of an advanced extraterrestrial intelligence, their existence would challenge us to rethink not only what is possible, but also how we define life, progress, and intelligence itself. Such civilizations, perhaps millions of years our senior, might not measure advancement by the accumulation of technology alone, but by their capacity for harmony, sustainability, and understanding. Their very existence could offer us a model, a vision of what we might aspire to become, a species capable of living in balance with our world while reaching for the stars. But even if UFOs remain unexplained, their significance endures. They remind us that the universe is full of surprises, that there are still frontiers waiting to be explored, and that not all mysteries yield to immediate solutions. They encourage us to cultivate patience and perseverance, qualities essential to any great endeavor, scientific or otherwise. In this way, the search itself becomes its own reward, a testament to humanity's enduring desire to understand. Carl Sagan often spoke of the cosmic perspective, a way of seeing ourselves not as isolated beings, but as part of a vast and interconnected universe. UFOs compel us to adopt this perspective, to look beyond the immediate and the familiar, and to embrace the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. They remind us that while we may be small in the grand scheme of things, our curiosity and imagination have the power to transcend that smallness. At the same time, UFOs highlight the importance of humility. They challenge us to acknowledge the limits of our knowledge and to remain open to ideas that may initially seem implausible or strange. After all, many of the most profound discoveries in human history, electricity, relativity, quantum mechanics, were once considered outlandish. UFOs may one day join this pantheon of revelations, or they may lead us to entirely new paradigms of thought. The study of UFOs also invites us to consider the future. What kind of species do we wish to be? Will we be defined by conflict, or will we rise to the challenges of cooperation, sustainability, and exploration? The questions raised by UFOs about technology, intelligence, and our relationship with the cosmos offer us an opportunity to reflect on these choices. They invite us to dream not just of contact with other civilizations, but of the betterment of our own. Perhaps the most profound lesson of UFOs is that they call us to wonder. They remind us of the beauty of the unknown, of the thrill of discovery, and of the joy that comes from asking questions that stretch the limits of our imagination. They are a reminder that the universe is not static or fixed, but dynamic, evolving, and filled with mysteries yet to be unveiled. As we look to the skies, let us carry with us the spirit of exploration that has always driven humanity forward. Let us approach the unknown not with fear, but with curiosity, not with cynicism, but with hope. For in seeking to understand UFOs, we are doing more than solving a puzzle. We are affirming the essence of what it means to be human, a species that looks to the stars, asks the big questions, and dares to dream of worlds and realities beyond our own. In the end, the pursuit of UFOs is not just about the possibility of extraterrestrial life. It is about expanding the boundaries of our understanding, about imagining what might be, and about embracing the infinite possibilities of existence. For in the vastness of the cosmos, it is the act of seeking that connects us to the stars and to each other, uniting us in the shared quest to understand the universe and our place within it. The journey to understand UFOs is a journey toward the very essence of exploration. It calls us to confront the vast unknown, not just with curiosity, but with the humility to accept that we may not yet be equipped to fully comprehend the answers. Yet it is precisely this lack of certainty that makes the endeavor so profoundly human. UFOs remind us of the beauty inherent in mystery and of the infinite possibilities that lie just beyond the edge of our knowledge. If UFOs are indeed evidence of extraterrestrial life, they would confirm what many have long suspected, that the cosmos is teeming with possibilities far beyond our imagination. Such a revelation would not diminish us. Rather, it would elevate our understanding of what life and intelligence can be. It would reveal that we are not isolated in the cold expanse of the universe, but part of an intricate and interconnected cosmic narrative, where the emergence of life is a chapter, not an anomaly. The presence of advanced civilizations would also challenge us to expand our perspectives on cooperation and progress. These beings might have survived challenges we still face: ecological collapse, resource scarcity, or even the perils of technological advancement. Their existence could inspire us to reimagine our future, to prioritize not short-term gains, but the long-term survival and flourishing of life on Earth. They would remind us that intelligence is not measured merely by technological achievement, but by the ability to live in harmony with one's environment and with others. Yet even if UFOs are not visitors from other worlds, their importance remains profound. They remind us of how much we have yet to learn about our own planet, our atmosphere, and the complex interplay of perception and reality. They push us to innovate, to ask better questions, and to refine our understanding of the natural world. In this way, the search for answers about UFOs becomes a testament to our capacity for growth, driven by the belief that every mystery can illuminate something new. Beyond the scientific, UFOs resonate on a deeply philosophical level. They compel us to ask what it means to be human in a universe so vast that our individual lives seem fleeting, even insignificant. And yet, in asking these questions, we find meaning. The very act of wondering about UFOs is an affirmation of our unique role in the cosmos, as beings who seek not just to survive, but to understand. Carl Sagan often spoke of the need for a cosmic perspective, a view that transcends our immediate concerns and situates us within the broader context of the universe. UFOs invite us to adopt this perspective, to recognize that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. They remind us that while we may never fully grasp the scope of the cosmos, the effort to do so connects us to one another and to the stars. And perhaps that is the ultimate gift of UFOs, the way they bring us together. In our shared fascination with the unknown, we find common ground, a collective sense of wonder that transcends borders, ideologies, and generations. They unite us in the pursuit of knowledge, reminding us that the quest to understand the universe is not the endeavor of any one nation or culture, but of humanity as a whole. As we continue to investigate UFOs, let us approach the task with the same blend of skepticism and hope that Carl Sagan championed. Let us use science as our guide, imagination as our inspiration, and humility as our compass. For the answers we seek may lie in places we have yet to explore, or they may reveal truths we are not yet ready to face. But in seeking those answers, we affirm something fundamental about ourselves: our relentless curiosity, our drive to connect, and our belief that the universe, in all its complexity, is worth understanding. In the end, the study of UFOs is about more than uncovering the origins of unidentified objects in the sky. It is about affirming our role as explorers, as questioners, and as beings who look to the stars not just for answers but for inspiration. Whether UFOs lead us to discover new worlds, new dimensions, or new ways of thinking, they remind us that the greatest journey of all is the one that begins with wonder and ends in understanding. The exploration of UFOs and the questions they inspire serves as a powerful reminder of humanity's potential to transcend boundaries, both those of knowledge and those we create among ourselves. Whether or not these phenomena reveal the presence of extraterrestrial intelligence, they challenge us to grow, to innovate, and to view ourselves within the greater context of the cosmos. If we are indeed being observed by advanced civilizations, it prompts us to imagine the arc of their evolution. How might they have overcome the crises we now face: climate change, resource scarcity, and societal division? What wisdom might they hold about surviving and thriving as a species over millennia or even eons? Their presence could inspire us to strive for a deeper unity, not only to prepare for potential contact, but to create a civilization that reflects the best of humanity's ideals: cooperation, sustainability, and curiosity. But the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation also forces us to confront more unsettling questions. Could their intentions be unknowable, their motives so far removed from human experience that we cannot begin to comprehend them? If UFOs are the products of beings vastly superior in technology and understanding, would they regard us with indifference, curiosity, or something else entirely? And how would we choose to respond? Would we meet the unknown with fear or with openness and hope? Even if UFOs have no connection to extraterrestrial life, their enduring mystery speaks to something profound about our species. They are a reflection of our restless imagination, our ability to wonder about possibilities far beyond our immediate experience. They challenge us to think critically and creatively, to develop new tools and theories, and to embrace the idea that the universe is more complex and layered than we can currently conceive. Carl Sagan often reminded us that humanity's first and foremost duty is to care for its fragile home, the pale blue that cradles all known life. UFOs, whether real or imagined, are a call to reflect on our priorities. Are we prepared to protect our planet and its resources for future generations? Are we capable of acting as responsible stewards of Earth before we extend our reach to the stars? The study of UFOs also invites us to consider the nature of intelligence itself. If extraterrestrial beings exist, how might their intelligence differ from ours? Would they rely on tools and technology, Or could their understanding of the universe transcend material constructs entirely? Could their consciousness be embedded within the fabric of space-time itself, operating in ways we cannot yet imagine? These questions push us to expand our definitions of life, intelligence, and existence, reminding us that the universe's possibilities are likely far greater than our current frameworks allow. On a cultural level, UFOs have become symbols of our shared curiosity, appearing in art, literature, and popular imagination. They remind us of humanity's capacity to dream, to imagine futures where we overcome our limitations and reach for the stars. They inspire not just scientists but poets, philosophers, and storytellers, weaving themselves into the narrative of what it means to be human. Ultimately, the exploration of UFOs is not just about identifying strange objects in the sky. It is about our relationship with the unknown. It is about how we approach mystery, whether with fear and dismissal or with curiosity and wonder. It is about the courage to question, to explore, and to remain open to possibilities that challenge our assumptions and expand our horizons. As we continue this journey, let us remember that the act of searching is itself a testament to our greatest strengths, our curiosity, our imagination, and our belief that the universe is a place of infinite wonder. Whether UFOs lead us to new scientific discoveries, to a better understanding of ourselves, or to an entirely new chapter in the story of life in the cosmos, they remind us that the journey is as important as the destination. In looking to the skies, we reaffirm our identity as explorers and dreamers. We acknowledge that the universe, in all its vastness and mystery, is worth the effort to understand. And we celebrate the truth that has always defined humanity, that even in the face of uncertainty, we are a species that dares to wonder, to seek, and to strive for connection with the infinite. The study of UFOs stands as a metaphor for humanity's insatiable curiosity, a quality that has driven our greatest achievements and our most profound questions. To engage with the mystery of UFOs is to embrace the unknown, to confront the boundaries of what we currently understand, and to imagine possibilities that challenge the limits of our knowledge. Whether UFOs represent extraterrestrial intelligences, natural phenomena, or a mix of things we do not yet comprehend, they invite us to reflect deeply on our place in the universe. If UFOs are connected to extraterrestrial civilizations, the implications would stretch far beyond the scientific. They would force us to reconsider the narrative of human history. What if we are not the center of intelligence in the universe, but merely one thread in a vast cosmic tapestry of life and thought? Such a realization could profoundly alter how we see ourselves, not as isolated beings, but as participants in a grand, interconnected story that spans galaxies. And yet, we must also grapple with the challenges of such contact. Would these civilizations be able or willing to communicate with us? How might they perceive a species like ours, only just emerging into the vastness of space? Would they see us with compassion, curiosity, or indifference? These questions highlight the importance of preparing for the unknown, both scientifically and ethically. If we are to make contact with other intelligences, we must approach such encounters with humility, openness, and a readiness to learn. But even if UFOs are not evidence of extraterrestrial visitors, their study is still profoundly important. They challenge us to look closer at the world around us, to question our assumptions, and to develop new tools and methods for exploring the unknown. They remind us that even within the boundaries of our own planet, there are still mysteries waiting to be uncovered. In this sense, UFOs are not just phenomena to be studied. They are catalysts for growth and innovation. Carl Sagan often emphasized that the pursuit of knowledge requires both skepticism and wonder. UFOs embody this duality. On one hand, we must rigorously investigate these phenomena, separating fact from fiction and pursuing evidence with discipline and care. On the other hand, We must remain open to the possibilities they represent, embracing the sense of wonder that drives exploration and discovery. Culturally, UFOs serve as symbols of humanity's longing for connection and meaning. They reflect our desire to know that we are not alone, that there are others out there who share in the experience of existence. They also remind us of our capacity to dream, to imagine futures where we transcend our limitations and reach for the stars. This imaginative power is one of humanity's greatest strengths. It allows us to envision what might be and to strive toward it. The search for answers about UFOs also raises fundamental questions about the nature of life itself. What forms might life take in environments radically different from Earth? How might intelligence evolve under conditions we cannot yet imagine? These questions push us to expand our understanding of biology, physics, and the universe as a whole. They remind us that the cosmos is likely far stranger and more wondrous than we can currently conceive. Ultimately, the study of UFOs is about more than solving a specific mystery. It is about affirming our role as explorers in an infinite universe. It is about embracing the challenges of the unknown, knowing that the answers may not come easily or quickly. And it is about recognizing that the act of searching, the journey itself, is as valuable as the discoveries we make. As we look to the skies, let us do so with a sense of purpose and possibility. Let us remember that the universe is vast, ancient, and filled with mysteries we have only just begun to explore. And let us continue to seek answers with the courage, curiosity, and imagination that define us as a species. For in the end, the study of UFOs is not just about understanding objects in the sky. It is about understanding ourselves. It is about who we are, who we might become, and how we choose to engage with the infinite. Whether UFOs hold the key to new worlds or simply inspire us to ask new questions, they remind us of the beauty and significance of the search itself. And in that search, we find not only the universe, but the very essence of what it means to be human. The ongoing exploration of UFOs is a journey that transcends the question of what they are and reaches into the heart of what drives us as a species. It reflects our deep desire to understand the universe, our place within it, and the infinite possibilities that may exist beyond the limits of our current comprehension. Whether these phenomena are extraterrestrial in origin, natural anomalies, or artifacts of our evolving understanding of reality, they challenge us to rise to the occasion, to think deeply, and to explore with both rigor and imagination. If UFOs are the handiwork of extraterrestrial intelligences, they could represent a profound intersection between humanity and the broader cosmos. Their presence might indicate a silent observation, a cautious outreach, or even a form of communication so advanced that we have yet to recognize it as such. This scenario invites questions that touch on the very core of our existence. Are we prepared to acknowledge the existence of beings far older, wiser, and technologically superior to ourselves? How might such an encounter reshape not only our understanding of the universe, but also our understanding of ourselves? One of the most intriguing possibilities is that advanced civilizations may operate with motives, values, and perceptions so alien to our own that their actions, if we can call them that, may appear inscrutable. This prospect challenges us to broaden our framework for understanding life and intelligence, to consider forms of existence that transcend our biological and cultural norms. What might intelligence look like in a being that does not rely on language, or a civilization that communicates through light, thought, or other mechanisms beyond our grasp? Yet, even if UFOs are not connected to extraterrestrial life, they remain a profound reminder of how much we have yet to learn. They compel us to ask better questions about our world, to challenge our assumptions, and to push the boundaries of our scientific knowledge. They remind us that the universe, in all its vastness and complexity, still holds mysteries that resist easy explanation, and that the pursuit of those mysteries is a vital part of what it means to be human. Carl Sagan often spoke of the pale blue, a fragile Earth suspended in a cosmic sea. The study of UFOs underscores the need to cherish and protect our world, not only as our home, but as a platform from which we may one day venture further into the stars. They inspire us to imagine futures where humanity survives its current challenges, learns to live in harmony with the natural world, and becomes a species capable of exploring and understanding the vast universe that surrounds us. On a philosophical level, UFOs also challenge us to think about our priorities as a species. If the universe is indeed filled with life, what role do we want to play within it? Do we aspire to be explorers, learners, and collaborators? Or will we remain limited by short-term thinking, conflicts, and an inability to see beyond the divisions that separate us? The mystery of UFOs invites us to reflect on these questions and to work toward a future that aligns with the best of our potential. Perhaps the greatest lesson of UFOs is that they remind us of the beauty and power of curiosity. They challenge us to keep asking, to keep searching, and to embrace the wonder of the unknown. They are a testament to the fact that, as much as we have achieved, there is still so much more to discover. Whether or not we find definitive answers about UFOs, the pursuit itself is an affirmation of our shared humanity, a celebration of our relentless drive to explore, to understand, and to dream. As we continue this journey, let us carry forward the spirit of inquiry that has always defined us. Let us approach UFOs not with fear or cynicism, but with a commitment to learning and growth. For in seeking to understand these phenomena, we are doing more than investigating a mystery. We are embracing the infinite possibilities of existence itself. The search for answers about UFOs is, in many ways, a search for ourselves. It is a reflection of who we are and who we aspire to be. A species capable of looking beyond the immediate, imagining the extraordinary, and pursuing knowledge with courage and humility. And in this pursuit, we find not only the potential for discovery, but the enduring truth that the act of seeking, of wondering, and of dreaming is what makes us truly human. The pursuit of understanding UFOs is not simply an investigation of anomalies in the sky. It is a profound journey into the nature of our curiosity, the scope of our imagination, and the depth of our capacity to wonder. These enigmatic phenomena, whether mundane or extraordinary in their origin, compel us to confront the vastness of the unknown and our own place within it. If UFOs are artifacts of advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, their implications would challenge everything we know about our universe and ourselves. Such beings, having traversed the unimaginable distances between stars, might possess knowledge of time, space, and reality itself that far exceeds our current understanding. How might such a civilization perceive us? Would they see in humanity a species on the brink of great potential, or a fragile, fleeting experiment in the cosmic expanse? Their very existence could serve as both inspiration and caution, urging us to recognize that the choices we make today ripple outward into the future of our species. An encounter with such beings would also demand a reevaluation of our most fundamental assumptions about life. Would their biology, or even their concept of existence, bear any resemblance to our own? Could they exist not as physical entities, but as energy or consciousness? These possibilities challenge the frameworks of biology, physics, and philosophy, forcing us to expand our horizons and reimagine the boundaries of what is possible. Yet, even if UFOs turn out to have terrestrial explanations, their mystery still enriches us. They remind us that the universe, even as we explore it, remains a place of boundless wonder. They push us to develop better tools, sharper methods of inquiry, and new perspectives on phenomena we may have overlooked. UFOs, regardless of their origin, serve as catalysts for innovation, driving us to explore deeper into the unknown. Carl Sagan often described science as a way of thinking, a methodology for understanding the universe that relies on evidence, logic, and imagination. UFOs, enigmatic as they are, challenge us to embody this mindset. They remind us that science is not about having all the answers, but about asking better questions. They inspire us to look at the world and the cosmos, not as a solved puzzle, but as a living mystery ever unfolding. Culturally, UFOs also hold a mirror to our collective consciousness. They reflect our hopes and fears, our desire for connection, and our yearning for meaning. They tap into the universal human instinct to wonder whether we are alone in the cosmos and whether there is more to existence than what we currently perceive. In this way, UFOs unite us in a shared narrative of curiosity and exploration. The study of UFOs also raises ethical questions about our responsibilities as stewards of Earth. If we are being observed by other civilizations, or if we hope to one day join them, what kind of example are we setting? Are we protecting the only known cradle of life in the universe? Or are we hastening its decline? UFOs remind us that the way we treat our planet and each other reflects our readiness to engage with the broader cosmos. Perhaps the most profound gift of UFOs is their ability to inspire us. They remind us that there is still so much we do not know, and that this unknowing is not a limitation, but an opportunity. The mysteries of UFOs challenge us to keep exploring, to keep questioning, and to keep imagining futures that transcend our current limitations. As we continue to seek answers, let us approach UFOs with a blend of humility and ambition. Let us recognize that the universe is not obligated to reveal its secrets, and that our role is not to demand understanding, but to earn it through patience, perseverance, and open-mindedness. In the end, the study of UFOs is a reflection of our greatest qualities as a species, our ability to wonder, to dream, and to explore. Whether or not we ever find definitive answers, the search itself is an affirmation of what it means to be human. It is a testament to our capacity for curiosity and our belief that the universe, in all its vastness and complexity, is worth understanding. Let us continue this journey, not just for the answers it may bring, but for the perspective, inspiration, and unity it fosters. For in the act of seeking the unknown, we discover not only the cosmos but ourselves, ever reaching, ever questioning, and ever striving to connect with the infinite possibilities of existence. The ongoing exploration of UFOs serves as a symbol of humanity's enduring quest to understand the unknown, a journey that echoes across time and culture. At its core, the study of these phenomena is a reflection of our deepest longings, the desire to connect, to explain, and to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. UFOs, whether extraordinary or mundane in origin, remind us that the universe is a place of endless possibility, one that invites us to question and discover anew. If UFOs represent evidence of advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, they compel us to think about the longevity and resilience required for such beings to explore or observe across the vast distances of interstellar space. These civilizations would likely have mastered challenges we are only beginning to confront: sustainable energy, harmony within complex societies, and the ability to survive existential threats. The very presence of such intelligences would be a beacon of hope, suggesting that it is possible for species to transcend the crises that so often threaten their survival. Such a revelation would also force us to reevaluate our understanding of intelligence itself. Might these beings think, communicate, or even exist in ways that are entirely alien to us? Could their perception of the universe differ so fundamentally from ours that their actions, or even their presence, are incomprehensible? These questions challenge us to expand our concepts of life and consciousness, reminding us that our current understanding is just a small fragment of the cosmic tapestry. Yet, if UFOs are not connected to extraterrestrial life, they remain a valuable mystery. They push us to confront the limits of our scientific knowledge and to refine the tools we use to investigate the unknown. They remind us that even on Earth, amidst the familiar, there are still wonders and phenomena that defy explanation. The pursuit of understanding UFOs, in this sense, is a testament to humanity's resilience and creativity, a refusal to settle for easy answers in the face of complexity. Culturally, UFOs unite us in a shared sense of wonder. They appear in our art, literature, and collective imagination, sparking conversations that transcend borders and generations. They inspire both awe and curiosity, tapping into a universal human instinct to look to the skies and ask, what if? In this way, UFOs are more than unexplained phenomena. They are a mirror reflecting humanity's hopes, fears, and dreams. On a philosophical level, the study of UFOs prompts us to consider our role in the universe. If we are being observed, what does that say about us as a species? Are we ready for such attention, or are we still grappling with the challenges of unity and sustainability on our own planet? And if we are alone, as the silence of the cosmos sometimes suggests, what responsibilities come with being the only known bearers of consciousness in the vastness of space? Carl Sagan often emphasized the fragility of Earth, our pale blued, and the importance of preserving it for future generations. UFOs, regardless of their origin, remind us of this fragility. They encourage us to think not only about exploration, but also about stewardship, to care for the world that has nurtured us, even as we dream of reaching beyond it. Perhaps the greatest lesson of UFOs is that they invite us to embrace uncertainty. They remind us that the unknown is not something to fear, but something to explore. The act of seeking, of asking questions, is itself an affirmation of humanity's greatest strength, our relentless curiosity. In pursuing answers about UFOs, we are engaging in a process that defines us as a species, a process of discovery, imagination, and growth. As we continue this exploration, let us approach it with the balance of skepticism and wonder that Carl Sagan championed. Let us remain open to possibilities, even as we demand evidence. And let us remember that the journey itself is as meaningful as the answers we seek. For in the end, the study of UFOs is not just about identifying unexplained phenomena. It is about understanding ourselves. It is about recognizing that we are part of a universe that is vast, complex, and full of mystery. And it is about celebrating the fact that, as long as we continue to look to the skies with hope and curiosity, we are fulfilling our role as explorers of the infinite.